Hey guys, Mike from Pattern Traders. Real quick, make a quick update. I'll leave the bigger video for tomorrow when the range is established and tell you what I'm working with, personally speaking. So, this is my chart. I don't want to waste any time, so I already did everything before the video got on. I have my previous day VWAP up here, my CME gap at 34.9, 34.8. I know people don't believe in it, but I still do because we're in a range. When we are ranging, CME gaps usually get filled. I got my current weekly open over here. I got a 4-hour block over here, which is gray. I got my previous weekly open, which we longed yesterday and we bounced off of over here. And then I have my previous day VWAP at 31, which is the most important one. I'll explain to you why after this. 31.7, and then another one at 30,000.8. Okay, so this is the range I'm playing with, guys. Are we micro bullish or bearish? Doesn't matter. Play the fucking range, right? So we had a bottoming pattern, right? We went up 42,000, came down, made a higher low, which was the 30,000, went up, made a lower high, came back, and then we swept it. So now all of a sudden this becomes the most important. Actually, let me get rid of this. This becomes the most important low. Do we need to sweep this? I personally don't think we need to sweep this, right? So this becomes the most important low, and this is a deviation. Now, in regards to range-wise, take your little okay, so that's your 0.5, right? That's the middle of this whole structural range that we're playing with right now. So we keep trading. We can never stay above here. See how we can't get above here? We just, every time we go up there, we get nuked down. Majority of the time is spent on the bottom half, which is fucking bearish, unfortunately, for me to say. So we try to dump and nuke it under. We didn't. We got brought back up. I think I was basically waiting for 38,000 for how many days? We finally got it, and because of these clean highs over here, we took them obviously, and I wasn't on the computer to short. So I missed a short by $1,000, unfortunately. I got on the computer at 37,000, and I wasn't gonna put a $1,000 stop loss. It's not worth it for me. So I missed the whole short, man, whole short. A little bit upset, but what are you gonna do? It's part of life. So now what happens? We made a higher low over here, guys. Then we came back down. Elon tweeted, and then we just flew up. Retraced the whole tweet. The whole tweet was retraced. The whole pump was retraced completely. That's not a bullish sign, unfortunately. But still, if you look at it from a structural perspective, it's intact. There's nothing bearish about this yet, right? From a structural perspective, this is your structure right here. We're still above the impulse, which is down here. This is your impulse. This is your impulse. We haven't made a low under it yet, so this could still technically be a higher low, right? This could still be a higher low. A possible scenario will be that we come and we wick down here and take out that liquidity, where we come down, we wick, and then we go back up, and then take the liquidity under here, tap the previous day VWAP, which is at 31.7, and then head back up. I still think that up is the right move, only because, not because I'm bullish, guys. I'm not. The oscillators are disgustingly bearish. It's because of the liquidity. We have a lot of liquidity resting on the top side, right? So this is the range I'm playing with. As you can tell, it's very fucking clean, and there is massive amounts of liquidity stuck over here. I do not think they're going to give these people a free ride down to 20,000. They're going to come and they're going to hunt these guys, and then maybe make a decision whether we go up and down, or make a decision where we go up, consolidate, and then go back up. You know, I don't know what they're going to do, but I'm targeting that, and I hope that we get it before we go to 20,000s, right? That's what I'm playing. So I'm currently sitting in longs with stops at break even. I don't care what happens. If they stop me out, they stop me out. I'm currently sitting in longs from the weekly open down here and over here. And if you look at it from a fib perspective, right, you take your fib, boom, boom, boom. It should be the 2. I rejected us. Let me see. Yeah, the 2 slapped us. We could even do the 2.2. The 2.2 is the CME. So you see how we're currently sitting above the 1 when we retraced. As long as we do not get back under the 618, which is over here. Let me put the 5 on. Yeah, as long as we don't get back under the 618, which is 32.9, right? Candle close. I'm comfortable then at that point. I don't want to see it get back under the 618. I don't. Maybe a wick to the 0.5, which is 32.8 maybe, but just, you know, I don't want to see this thing bleed too deep. Rather, it's going to be a little worrisome. Again, oscillators, it looks like shit, guys. So be very careful, right? Now, that being said, check this out. We have liquidity up here, right? This little cluster over here. Then you have your range high, and you have your range low, assuming that these wicks are just people, demand stepping in to help out. You have a fresh block that has not been tapped yet, so this is very doable, right? But the most important thing I want to show you guys is this. Hold on. Look where we are. Look what rejected us. Right? We can't. It seems like we attempted it, we failed, went up, deviated, attempted it again, and we failed. So now we're kind of like knocking on that door. If we get above that level, easy target is going to be up here. I'm telling you right now, we get above this level, we're going to fill this whole candle up. We're going to fill it up. But it's just that it's kind of hard for us to get up there. If you also want to take in consideration the shaded areas, let's mark them down. Hope I'm not confusing you guys, but we did a live session with one of the members yesterday, Barry, who explained to us how well he uses the fixed range. So you see how we're still currently within a range? I'm going to actually make this, I've got an idea. Hold on. Okay, let's get rid of everything now and just leave the fixed range. So this way it's a lot easier for you guys to see this. Perfect. Okay. So now, how beautiful is this, right? We're still trading in the range. This is your range, right? See how the shade is different? We're still trading in the range. We haven't really broke under the range, which is a good sign on the micro perspective. Only bad thing is we're trading under the POC right here, which is red. Let's make this a little bigger. We're trading under it, and we seem to not be able to get above it. This is like the third attempt. We did do a fake out with the Elon tweet, and then we came right back under it, right? Which is a little worrisome. So what should you expect now from an intra time frame perspective? Take a little bit of a fib level, do something like, trend line, do something like this, throw some fibs, and take off this, take this off, put this on. We probably bounced off the 6.5 or the 6.18, put the 7.8, put the 7.5, 7.2, see where we at. Okay. All right. Yeah, everything's pointing to this block down here, guys, unfortunately. Let's hope that we don't go that low, because it's going to be a little worrisome. But this is what you're working with, right? You have a nice little trend line that supported us. I'm not quite sure how much. I'm not quite sure if we touch it again, if it's going to hold, but, you know, maybe you could do something like this and go back up. Maybe you could just literally grind up. You never know. But use this structure to see where price could potentially go, right? Because you want to use the fib level from the higher low to the impulse, right? You don't want to be using it from down here, man. Use it from the higher low. So this is what we're working with right now. Ideally, what I think is going to happen is this was a fake out, killed every single early longer. We're going to keep grinding in this and just go up. That's what I think is going to happen. Whether it happens or not, I don't know. I don't care. I'm playing it as if it will, right? So as long as we're in this gray zone, it's a chop fest. Nothing going on at all. I want to show you one more thing. Let's go to the lowers. Hold on, guys. Don't forget, guys, there is no Monday range, unfortunately. Look. Delete everything. There's no Monday range. It hasn't established yet. But if this does establish where it is, it's going to be a beautiful range to play with, right? Like there's a lot of if we happen to come down here. So if this is Monday low, I could almost assure you, if this stays as Monday low, that we're gonna do something like this: sweep Monday low, reclaim Monday low, and then send. If this stays as Monday low, I don't know, but that's how I'm gonna play it. It's gonna be a beautiful long. If that happens, right? There's also a beautiful area down here which has not been tapped yet, and usually we always tap previous opens. Just letting you know. Let me show you something else right now, real quick. A 15-minute. I don't want this video to get too long because it's just an update, not really an analysis. Tomorrow will be the bigger video. Okay, so let's get rid of this real quick. You know how I like playing with ranges. So we made it. Look, we made an impulse. So we made a higher low, made an impulse up, came down. This is the new higher low now. Grab fib level from the higher low and put it on your high. This is your high, right? And let's see how that works. I'm doing this for the first time with you guys, so I might have to modify the points if it doesn't look good. Okay, let me see how this looks. I don't like it. So then that does not work. This should be down here. That is much better. Okay, that's much better now. I like that. For a 30-minute. Yeah, much better, guys. So this is your micro range. There you go. See how simple that was? See how easy? Quick, instantly? You had your first deviation up here, second deviation, or not the second deviation, the wick that went back in to take the liquidity from up here, and now we're trading down. Now the only thing that's left down here is for us to tap this massive OB. I think it's the 1 hour OB. Yeah, 1 hour OB, 1 hour breaker. All right, and then hopefully do something like this and go back up. This is your deviation. But again, guys, if Monday low gets established, if Monday low gets established, we're gonna go sweep this. You know, hopefully it doesn't happen, but we're gonna probably go sweep this, and then tap this demand down here and take out this liquidity. That's why I'm being patient with Monday range. Hopefully Monday range gets established, and now we can have a nice long opportunity to long it back up. That's another scenario. Oscillators. Guys, oscillators look like pure shit. So let me put on buy-sell signals because they actually help me. They've been pretty good in this range lately. Let me get rid of the 9s because I don't need them. Hold on, let me see it. All right. So 30-minute is good. 1 hour. We have any 1 hour buys? We have 1 hour buy, which is solid. Yeah, guys, the buys and sells in this range have been fucking solid. They've helped me catch lows and whatnot. I don't really play without them when we're ranging, when chopping. Let me open up the TMA bands. Stop. It's such an ugly, Jesus Christ. Sorry guys, I can't deal with this. This looks terrible. Oops. What did I just do? Okay, there you go, beautiful. Now this looks nice. Actually, let me make this a little bigger because you guys might not be able to see it in the video, especially if you're on mobile. Save, perfect. Okay, cool. So anytime you're just basically hugging the middle band, you're just fucking chopping. See, red zone, green zone, red zone. Obviously, this was crazy manipulation, so I'm not going to even count that. See, once you touch the two buy signals came here, but they're mid-ranging. They're basically between green and mid. You don't really take them. You could take them for a scalp, but you want to be out as soon as we touch the mid band. This is your real long. Getting a buy signal on the green is your real long. Just letting you guys know. Get rid of all that. So where are we right now? We got a buy signal here. We went up. We didn't even touch red, bro. We didn't even touch red, guys. So more likely than not, we should come down, make a higher low, and then go back up if things actually don't get sent down, right? And then go back up and target the red. 4 hours. See how the 4 hour looks like. Yeah, we're just chopping around. Look, the 4 hour hasn't touched green or red yet, so this is just chop fest. It's gonna make a decision whether we go up or whether we go down, but these are your two. This is your ceiling, this is your floor. Very simple, guys, right? Keep that in mind. So when playing the micros, again, one more time, when playing the micros and using the indicators, which is fine, the signals, make sure you Oh, we have a double sell signal. That's beautiful. That was a beautiful short. Double sell signal is always beautiful short, especially if it's both in red. Make sure you don't long mid and you don't short mid. Only take longs down here and take shorts up here. Okay, oscillators now, real quick. Lowers. We have beautiful reset down here. 1 hour. Yeah, this should go up for one more poke, guys. We have a 1 hour head. It should go up for one more poke, and that'll be your main short. Wow, XRP really died, guys. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. What's the knockdown? Holy shit! 50% nuke. Wow, they rugged everybody. Imagine being in a pump and dump. Yeah, guys, my bags are gonna get sent. I'm still holding though. I'm holding from down here. I'm not getting rid of this bag. I'm gonna hold this until this thing goes either up to either goes to 0 or this goes up to like fucking $3. It's my long-term hold. Doesn't matter what it does. 4 hour. Guys, everything looks good for one more move up. Obviously, the oscillators all look like shit, right? Weekly's cross, everything looks disgusting. We're curled over here. DMX looks terrible. If we lose this pivot and we go down, it's game over. We're going to go down a lot deeper, like probably mid-20s, mid to low 20s if we lose this pivot. Basically, I want you to see that this over here, this, hold on, this is a potential this, right? So if this pivot where we are right here doesn't cross back up to retest this red line like it did over here to give us a higher high, this is going to go down to like maybe 25,000. It's terrible, guys. The oscillators look really bad. There's no reason that we're bullish in this type of environment. Jesus Christ, this looks like shit too. We're in support though over here. Be cautious. 3 day. Oh, 3 days curling. I mean, that's a good sign at least. It's a good sign. 3 days curling. It's not that bad. I don't even know what this is. This is like a an inverse. I mean, that's a third poke. Third poke means it's gonna move. So if this happens, this is gonna be first poke, second poke, third poke, and this goes like this, but this is inverse, right? So this goes up, and then it touches this. It retests the mid. Let's see what the mid is, guys. Hold on. Let's see what the mid is. Let's get rid of all this. Show panel. Mid is 48,000. Ooh, Jesus. Yeah, this looks like it wants to curl back up and go and retest this zone, and then whatever happens here happens. Either that comes like this or it goes up. That's good to know. That's a 3 day time frame though, so it could take a while to play out. Bearish. Found some support. Daily. Curling up. It's a good sign, guys. I don't know. I can't tell you the oscillators look like shit, right? But anyway, they're high time frame oscillators, so anything could happen on the micros and it could still be intact. Look at that. ZIL and BTC have literally the same fucking pattern. They're on the daily mid TMA doing nothing. Don't forget, guys, have your 3 day TMA band already ironed out so that if we do happen to ever come down here, get some bids filled. Jesus, we're already at 21,000. Yeah, I don't see us getting under 21,000 then, unfortunately. It sucks. Yeah, we don't break your 3 day TMA band in a bull run. That should be your floor on high time frame, unfortunately. You break that, the bull run is over, or the bull trend is over. So this is a little worrisome. We're knocking on the mid TMA band's head all this time, but it's green though. That should be a good sign. Usually when you're doing this, you're gray. We're gray or red. You're green. That means that this is a bullish consolidation. That's pretty good. All right, don't forget this trend line is green and red. Red means bear, green means bull. 4 hour is still holding us on top, so that's not that bad. I mean, guys, a lot of mixed signals. I can give you like 15 different scenarios of being bull or bear, but what good is that going to do for you or for me? So I hope that helps you guys. I hope that gave you some kind of idea of what I'm expecting. Open up your trend bars if you have them. If you don't have them, ask me. I can give you access. Yeah, we're still black, man. You see how black? Once we turn white, we flew. Once we turn white, we flew. We're still black on the daily, guys. How about the 12 hour? The 12 hour turn white. Ooh, 12 hour turn white, guys. That's a really good sign. See, once you turn white, you get your first impulse up, right? Once you turn white, you get your first impulse up. So that's a good sign, guys, that we should see some upside, because we're consolidating and we're white. That's really good. That's like how many candles? How many 12 hour candles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 12 hour candles. White. Really good, man. Really good. Hopefully we could actually see some pokes up here. Boom, boom. Tack, tack, tack. And then we die at that point. I don't know what we're going to do at that point, but I mean, I would hope that takes place. Wow, Gaba's flying without me. I got rid of my Gaba bags. That's so annoying. Oh, so annoying. Of course it moves when I got rid of them. Okay, guys, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. There's nothing else I can tell you other than be careful, trade safe. DM me if you have any questions. One more time, I want you guys to put these specific levels on your chart. The previous day VWAP is very important because it has not been tapped. The CME, which is at 34.8, very important. The current weekly open, which is at 30,000, or we just opened up yesterday, or today rather. And then previous weekly open, which originally bounced us, could act as support again one more time if we got a candle close above it, but a wick under, which is fine. Previous day VWAP down here, which is also a 31.7, has not been tapped yet, and has tons of liquidity at the bottom of the Elon pump, which looks like it's more likely going to get tapped. Hopefully it doesn't, but be cautious with that. Another previous day VWAP down here, but on the lowers it got tapped, on the highers it didn't, right? I don't consider that a tap because it happened too soon, right? And that's it. That's all I want you guys to put on your chart. Have this specific range right here. It's beautiful. And then I want you guys to also identify the liquidity up here, which is at 40,000, say, or 39,000. This whole box up here, 4 hour cluster, which needs to be taken, and then do your fixed range, which is over here. This is your fixed range, guys. So as long as we're under red, it's no bueno. But as long as we're above purple, it's still chop. It could easily go back up. And then there's an order block down here. This block, fresh, untapped, fresh block down here. I don't know why it doesn't show what the hell happened. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, it's fresh. It's untapped. That could definitely get tapped. Keep that in mind. All right, guys. Cheers. And if you have any questions, feel free to DM me. Thank you.